When the Human Planet Mountains team filmed the Mongolian eagle hunters, their search for a fox was like finding a needle in a haystack. Keeping up with the hunters also proved near impossible in the vast Mongolian landscape. The team are here to film Sailau and his son Berik hunting with their eagle Balaban. Cameraman Keith Partridge last met Berik in June with his newborn chick. It's now November and bitterly cold, an ideal time for hunting when wolves, foxes and rabbits all have thick winter coats. Unlike the wildlife, the old Russian trucks are not well adapted to the cold, so the drivers devise a novel solution. Keith opts for a different ride.
The fact is that I haven't even ridden a donkey across Blackpool Beach. We've now got to kind of go up there on one of these. Does my horse have a name?
Mongolian horses don't have names.
They don't have names.
Okay. You call them by their colors.
Okay.
And the Mongolians has more than 300 words just to describe the horse colors.
Wow.
In order to make it go, you slightly kick, and you should say shoo.
Okay, should we follow Aggie? Thank you. That's it. Shoo. Shoo. Shoo.
Eventually, Keith finds the gears and off he goes. After 3 hours, the trucks catch up, and Keith's only too happy to leave his horse behind.
What does he think?
You are a good man except your nose.
Is that my nose? Is it too big?
You are good horse like that.
There you go. No frostbite.
Keith heads off to test a small eagle cam, for which Sailau has made a harness.
There are cameras out there that might give us a better picture quality, but they're much bigger. So we're playing this trade-off game all the time between practicalities and quality. Anyway, we'll see how it goes.
Sailau's eagle seems to fly quite happily with the eagle cam on her back. Encouraged by the first test, they use a heavier high-definition camera.
Well, this will be amazing if this works. We don't even know if the bird will take the weight. We might overload the plane, so to speak.
The eagle flies beautifully. Keith and the team head back to base, joining director Nick Brown to view the results.
Very tense moment.
The locals join in for a bird's eye view. They've never seen their eagles quite like this before.
All hoods off. Hoods off. Off we go. Whoa! How small. Oh my God. That's pretty wild.
Look at his head. This is where he died.
Wow, look at that banking round with the head. Wow. That's pretty wicked, isn't it?
The next day, the crew follow Berik and his young eagle on their first fox hunt. The hunters shadow sweepers, men who flush the foxes out into the open. The team must constantly move from peak to peak to give the eagles the best chance of seeing a fox.
Sailau thinks that the fox might be hiding over these small mounds, just behind these telegraph lines. He would like to go one of those hills and wait there.
Well, it seems to make sense that we've got to head there.
Yeah. Well, you better be fast, mate, because he's just gone.
Because there he goes.
He's gone.
After packing up quickly, the film crew race after the hunters. But as soon as Keith starts filming, the plans seem to change yet again.
Silau's now moved off again, so time to go. Only been in 2 minutes.
This set the pattern of the day. As Sailau and Berik move from peak to peak, so do the team, constantly playing catch-up in the thin, high-altitude air. Finally, near exhaustion, they face a new problem.
Where is Siler?
They call the director.
Nick, this is Keith. Do you read over?
Aha, yeah, how are you?
We're on our third mountain range of the day so far and still no luck. Over?
Which mountain range are you on now? Over?
If only we knew. Behind us are the really big peaks with no snow on. The terrain here is pretty wild actually. And if anything's going to be lurking about, I think I'd want to hide around here somewhere.
Something in front of that telegraph pole walking out. Is that a dog?
Let's get the lens on it. It's not a wolf, it's a cow.
I never said it was a wolf. I said it was moving.
That is very true, Zubin. Do I get the sense that delirium is beginning to set in on the third mountain range of the day?
Would you like some chocolate bars?
Every day, just at the point
Where we also was thinking,
we're about to faint.
You bust your teeth on. I could ask you, Aggie, if you could keep them somewhere slightly warmer.
You've got eyesight with them.
They set off yet again. Keith and the team are beginning to wonder if they'll ever film a hunt. But then, good news.
We have seen a fox. Scarpered really fast down that snow slope. The guys are over there at the moment trying to see where it's hunkered down. Once they're out on the snow, you can see them pretty easily because it's a little black dot scarping like hell. But apart from that, I mean, you see this place is utterly vast. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Suddenly, there's a call from the valley and the hunt is on.
Everybody clear the front frame, please. Now.
I think the fox has made a hasty escape.
Both Balapan and the crew have learned a lot on their first hunt. Still, the team have yet to film a successful hunt. After several frustrating days, the pressure to deliver is intense.
We're kind of fast running out of time, really. It hasn't been looking very good.
Just when the crew are resigned to failure, a call is heard. Keith knows this is his and Balapan's big chance to succeed.
The bird got it. My word. When all those whoops go off, things just go from like 0 to a million miles an hour in like 2 or 3 seconds. Your heart races when you're doing this sort of stuff. And you just have to respond in a kind of a positive way, you know. Just try and stay totally focused on what you're here to do. When that adrenaline kicks in, it's easy to get distracted, but you have to kind of just think, right, now's the time when I've got to up my game and really, you know, knuckle down and focus in on getting the shot, making it work, and also trying to build some form of relationship with the people that you're working with as well, so that they trust us and welcome us into what's quite an intimate part of their lives.